Damn.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains. This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory. But now, it seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
It is a serious concern, but not for this particular playthrough. I do know that there is a trophy for getting through here without using augment mode. Fortunately, I was spoiled on that. But don't worry, I'll turn it on in just a sec.
How's it going with the brain units, Doc? Any problems?
Oh, they could not be better. They're being kept at exactly 36 degrees Celsius with a steady, uninterrupted supply of oxygen and glucose. Synchronizing them with our equipment posed some difficulty, but everything's perfectly stable now.
That's good to hear. What kind of VR are they getting?
I've prepared very comfortable rooms for each and every one. It's not quite Schloss Neuschwanstein, but each one enjoys the equivalent of a 4-star hotel suite. Every room includes an attached pool and an extensive library of on-demand video programming. 3 meals are delivered daily, and while we're only able to do so much vis-a-vis taste sensation, it should satisfy the psychological need for food, at least.
Doesn't sound too bad. I wouldn't mind a little VR training like that for a change.
Oh, be my guest. I'd like to experience it for myself, you know, but for now it is available to cyborgs only. Exciting work is being done in the realm of invasive brain-machine interfaces, but there simply isn't much demand for it at the moment.
I guess not too many folks are willing to stick electrodes in their brains just for a taste of VR.
Perhaps, but the sense of reality is considerably improved over nanomachine-based non-invasive methods. If prices were kept low enough, I imagine the video game industry at least would clamor for it.
Who coded the virtual hotel?
An assistant. He used to write VR programs for UGs, but now specializes in cyborg software. A bit of a niche right now, yes, but when brain-machine interfaces take off, it will be a big business. The children's accommodation is a reworked version of the original beta software he built. The room's 3D models are all made using free libraries. It couldn't have been easier.
I wish everyone loved their work as much as you do, Doc. They don't go stir-crazy, though? Cooped up in their rooms?
There's little I can do about that. Creating an open world would take orders of magnitude more resources.
What about communication?
Another weak spot, yes. The NPCs available to us are all for military training purposes. It will be some time until we see VR characters capable of convincingly human interaction. Sadly, we're also not yet able to connect multiple brains to a single VR space. My assistants are operating virtual agents to give them a bare minimum of mental care. But our team is limited in size, and none of us are medical professionals, you know.
They can't stay in there forever.
Sounds so much better than PSVR and PSVR 2, but man, that open world comment. I can't help but feel that many video game developers are just sort of nodding their heads at that.
So now what? I can't see a thing.
You are a cyborg, are you not? You possess low light and infrared viewing ability.
Right. Time for enhanced AR.
I'll get the trophy another time. Yeah, it started out pretty well lit, and then it sort of tapered off during that cutscene as I was coming down the elevator. Yeah, I see at least one hostile on the right there. Make that two.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself.
Yeah, it is pitch black in here. 3 of them. these mastiffs? They are. Yeah, it's really asking me to come through here on very easy just to get this objective done. Alright, come here you go. The geometry here is awful. Didn't quite get the air parry there. Oh, come on, dodge that. I'm impressed that not only can these things fight with no arms, that the game actually accommodates that. Look at that, he's now fighting with his legs and nothing else. How about if I do that? Okay, so if we cut off 2 arms and 1 leg, that will take him out. It sucks that if I want to sprint, I lose the AR. He's just hanging off the wall. Okay, I see. I've got to get to around there and then nail him as he's down here. Like so. Not see those. Any more? At least 2. Yeah, come at me, it's fine. That didn't kill you? Really? Wow. Alright, nothing back here. No. Another mastiff. I love the way that Raiden's face shield moves in when we activate AR mode. It's really quite cool. Very smooth, very well animated. Oh, come on. You had your back to me. Oh, no, no, no. Nothing. just want to scaredy cat to go for perfect parries at this time. There we go. Have some of that. I think that one is just for killing a certain number of mastiffs. Oh, I think I've now missed a couple of VR missions. I don't think the last one I unlocked was 10. And no, I'm not particularly interested in checking them out during this playthrough. Hello? I can't even see this thing attacking, and I'm not saying that because it is dark in here. Like, I can't see any flashes of red or anything like that here. Super weird.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
I thought I saw another one. Yeah, I have been thinking about using some of these grenades at some point. Not the standard grenades, but the EM grenades, or whatever it is that perform jamming effects. That's a lovely little troll game. Well done, I appreciate it. See where he went. Just want to get some fuel cells back so I can cut these other dudes apart. There we go. Perfect parry. Can't see shit. I think I might have iframed through that grab by way of trying to kill that other thing. Almost. There we go. No, not quite. Assuming you're the last one, so I have to do this. Those dwarf geckos, though. I did not see those there, and yep, that's what completely ruined that approach. Lovely little troll. I assume that's where your sub-items come into play, your grenades and things like that. Does my team have any dialogue for me before I get out of here?
All right. It's a bit brighter now.
Nothing is brighter, Raiden, but you are now more capable of seeing everything.
Yeah, I could have gotten that at any time after activating AR mode. Alright, let's get out of here.
Raiden, it would appear your only way forward is to return to the surface. You will exit into an evacuated commercial district. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
Proceed to the right from the exit. You will find a stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining.
Ouch. You just got told by a mechanical wolf, Raiden. An abandoned commercial district.
So, Doc, what are we gonna do with those brains?
Well, I appreciate the bountiful data we've gleaned from them so far, but they're certainly draining a great deal of my lab's resources. If not for the costs, we'd gladly host them well into the future.
Don't think I can cover that. I'm unemployed now, remember? Besides, it wouldn't be healthy for the kids.
It's certainly more healthy than a hard-scrabble life in a disease-ridden alley.
Well, if you put it like that, yeah. But they can't even engage in real human interaction. They're facing an entire life spent in a virtual room. It's not right.
Well, we could expand their VR quarters and add more human communication. Would that work?
You're missing the point, Doc.
I spoke in jest. In fact, we've already begun researching a prototype child body. But you must realize our lab cannot provide these bodies free of charge.
Yeah.
And once in physical bodies, the question then becomes how they will live after that.
All right, let's pick this up later. I gotta worry about the brains at World Marshal for now.
Yes. Worry about getting that data first.
Touchy subject.
Right. You have almost reached World
Oh, shit.
headquarters.
We have a grad. Do we have rules of nature, though? Doesn't sound like it. Not sure how I managed to pull that off, but okay. Oh, come on. What am I supposed to do about that? I definitely went for the parry, but because I was coming out of the Zandatsu, I don't think there was any chance of me actually dodging that or parrying it. Trying to actually get a perfect parry off here and failing spectacularly. Right, enough of that. Oh, not good, not good, not good. Getting fucked up. Get out of here.
It appears there are enemies on the overpass. I suggest cutting the road supports. That should bring it down.
Surprisingly perceptive of you, Wolf. I'll be shocked if I get through this without using nano paste. Completely misrecognized that for a range attack. So I kept running instead of parrying. Okay, that one I recognize. Oh, didn't grab it. There's a very limited window to actually grab that thing. Damn. Ah, that first cyborg was a mess.
Enemy ahead, Raiden! Avoid fighting if you can.
But Wolf told me I can cut loose, and honestly, I kind of like to cut loose if that's alright with you. Can I get behind this guy? There we go. Can't quite reach the other one. And look at that, he died right in front of him and didn't care. I believe that one is for a certain number of ninja kills, but not sure. I didn't inspect the list that closely. Another endurance upgrade. Speaking of, I need to spend my BP, don't I? There's no data storage units or VR missions around here. Experience the best of the Mile High City. Yeah, I'm not following instructions from codec. Where can we pick up a souvenir? Okay, we have another left arm. I don't believe we can grab this one unless... Alright, what have we got here? To create a screen that impairs standard infrared sensors. Cutting off communications of most any wavelength. God, I hate that word so much. I hate that phrase. As well as temporarily disabling remote-controlled UGs. That is not what I want. Disabling any UGs and cyborgs in the area. That did not work how I wanted it to work. Shit. Oh, come on.
The stock LQ-84 Fenrir, unable to speak. A real dog has a far greater intellect.
Fenrir. Wasn't paying too much attention to that, but something is in here. Yeah, I see it. There it is. Looks like a miniature blade wolf. Hey, you. And I've hacked the other one apart as well. Didn't mean to, but it just worked out that way. Damn, dude. I should have called my team during that. Definitely should have called my team during that. That was a mistake. Next time Fenrir shows up, I will need to call my team.
Isn't this all a bit much? Any decent lunatic would have quit after Mexico.
Jetstream, Sam.
I heard you chopped the lab director in half.
And a small boy.
Old habits die hard, eh, Jack? But now here you are. The child soldier. Fighting for the children. Please. What do you really expect to accomplish here?
How does he know that that is our purpose?
Play savior to a bunch of brains? And what? Earn a medal? Think about it, Jack. No matter how many Mexican kids we cut or Africans we bury, the first world looks away. No one gives a shit. Not the media, not the politicians, certainly not the average Joe. Too busy fretting for money or sex, religion, fame.
I'm mashing select and nothing's happening. And I suspect we're about to walk into a mouse battle.
But you're a man on a mission, aren't you? Gonna fix everything. Just you and your little sword.
I have no control other than camera.
Solve everything with violence. Is that it?
My sword is a means to an end. To protect those you'd prey on.
Different from a tool of justice.
Let me ask you. All those cyborgs you've killed up to now, maybe they weren't kids, but they were people. You ever think about them? When you're chopping them into hamburger?
They're adults. They made their choice.
Sure they're adults. Sure they signed up for this. Right on the dotted line of their BMC contract. Usually they're no strangers to war. In fact, many times they already lost a limb or two. Many times they were out of work and starving on the street. So yes, they sign up for surgery to fight God knows where. How else would you provide for your family when your country's embroiled in civil war? Pain receptors shut down, pumped full of fear-inhibiting nanomachines and sent right into the blender? Your blender? But they made their choice, right? Open your eye and see, Raiden.
I've seen plenty.
Then listen. Those battlefield emotions that the nanos suppress. Listen to them.
What are you talking about?
There he is! Kill him! Can we take him? What's wrong?
The way he killed all the others? Oh god. Please God, don't let me die.
Let's do this!
This isn't fair.
Little punk!
Listen closely now.
Die!
This life.
I watched my wife and son die. This is all I had left. You ain't shit!
Goddamn IED took my legs. I needed a job.
Stop!
I didn't know what I was signing up for.
Is something the matter, Raiden?
I've nearly saved enough to bring Mama to the States.
Finish him off!
Whatever it takes to be free of this torture.
Stop it!
You're giving me control so I can murder them.
What am I even fighting for?
Oh, come on, I parried that. I parried that a million percent. Now I'm trying to get into the codec. Okay, codec is disabled. I cannot talk to my team. was an execution opportunity there, and I missed it. Again, missed it. Because I've not forgotten how this game started with Sam just murdering those dudes at start.
Raiden, are you injured?
I thought they had a choice. A fair choice. Not like you.
People are different.
As opposed to AIs? You're all the same, huh? You and your brothers. Manipulating mankind for our own good.
It appears my statement has upset you. I apologize.
No, it's... I know you're right.
As for AIs, we adapt as we learn. Just as any intellect operates, man or machine. Altering the course of mankind is not among my defined directives.
I guess that's a relief.
Samuel's behavior does not match established parameters.
You know him?
Affirmative. We served together on 3 previous missions.
Details.
He proved most capable.
You think highly of him?
I have always found him dependable. Until now. Scouting data for the next area. I'll patrol ahead. You follow.
What is Sam trying to accomplish? First he says to embrace ourselves as a killer, then he says listen to their emotions. Maybe he's realizing that listening, or when we listen to the emotions, we became weaker as a result.
Your current emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
Alright, do any of you have to say anything about recent developments?
Raiden, come in. What is wrong? You knew those cyborgs signed up for this. What's the problem with it now?
Don't you get it, Boris? I thought you of all people might understand. I thought you knew what it means to take a life, the weight of it. Not an easy thing to put into words. What about when the Soviets invaded Afghanistan? You killed dozens of guerrillas.
Duh, because Comrade Brezhnev told me to. Men don't like killing their own kin. Even animals are the same way. But when you really believe in someone or something, sometimes it is the only way. Your cause is just, Raiden. You must remember.
I'm trying, but... Christ. You're right. We've got to free those brains.
Yes. Stay strong, Raiden. Raiden? You okay?
Yeah. They knew what they signed up for. Maybe life backed them into a corner, but they knew the risks.
Exactly. A contractor's always balancing those risks against the money he's making. Those cops are no different.
That, and they're actively helping Sundowner and Armstrong with all their shit. Having a bit of regret doesn't make killing kids okay.
Yeah, they had to know they were working for the bad guys. Even if they didn't, it doesn't absolve them of all their crimes.
Yeah, I know, Kev, but...
Raiden?
I don't have time to think about this right now. I need to get back to the mission.
Roger that.
Raiden, are you okay? Sam sure plays dirty.
No, he's right. The cyborgs who signed on with Desperado and World Marshal, most of them had no other choice. No one put a gun to their heads, but they were screwed to begin with. Their contracts worked completely against them.
Still,
I knew all that, but hearing those voices, it hit me hard. I guess I was just kidding myself the whole time.
there's nothing you could have done for them. But those children,
I'll get them back.
right? And I just wish I could do more from here.
It's all right, Courtney. Sometimes just having someone to talk to is good enough.
I'm happy to help. I should probably save your data. Okay, check back if you change your mind.
Yeah, riding out.
I guess to be an effective soldier, you have to block all that stuff out.
Doc, what did Sam do to them?
Well, many cyborg soldiers' emotions are regulated by nanomachine-controlled drug doses and electric stimuli. It sustains the subject's confidence while suppressing fear, anxiety, any emotions detrimental to mission performance, really. I suspect that Desperado also uses it to boost the aggressiveness of their employees. Once, SOP nanomachines were used to control all PMC contractors, not just cyborgs in this way. These days, you can control cyborgs with far more accuracy than ever before. You are connecting directly to their central nervous and control systems, after all.
I know all of that, but how could I hear it?
Emotions can be suppressed in part purely by chemical interaction. This is done by administering dopamine, using beta blockers, cutting off the reabsorption of serotonin. However, emotions are one way in which the brain reacts to the impulses sent from the nervous system. These impulses come in many forms. For example, external information from visual and oral sensors, or input from the somatosensory system and from one's own consciousness. The changes in intraneural balance, the innervation potential, and consciousness that result, these things are what we generally refer to as emotion. In recent years, it has become possible to even alter one's consciousness via the right electrical stimuli. However, retaining full balance with this method still proves difficult. The latest research I've seen has been most enlightening. A suppressed set of emotions creates a closed feedback loop within the subject's consciousness. The cut-off consciousness generates its own emotion on some level, based on outside stimuli. But there is no way to actually output this emotion.
The cut-off consciousness?
Well, in an intense combat situation, have you ever felt as if what you are experiencing wasn't real? That you are viewing your own actions from some external vantage point?
Yeah, that does happen sometimes.
Most likely, the sensation is rather close to that. The consciousness is inherently separate from the decision-making parts of the brain. Experiments using functional MRI imaging have revealed much about the decision-making process. For example, did you know that the brain has already come to a conclusion 7 seconds before the decision is consciously made? In any case, while attending the Tucson conference, I heard about the most fascinating experiment. Output from the consciousness was separated from that produced by the decision-making brain. If I had to guess, World Marshal has taken such research and put it into full practical use.
That's crazy. What could it possibly be good for?
Well, judging by your current state, I'd say it has proven to be quite a useful psychological weapon.
Well,
Scientists do not engage in pure research because they think it will necessarily prove useful in the future. They are curious. They want to know more, whether about the brain or elemental particles or any other thing. Locating funding for pure science projects is challenging, no doubt. But the results can form the core of future, more practical technologies. Consider the direct links between the theory of relativity and nuclear weapons, for example.
Well, let's not. That was a very long one.
let me ask you something else. Were those guys even aware of their own internal voices? If so, what does it do to their conscious mind to hear those things? Does it affect them?
A very good question. It would certainly throw one off, I imagine, saying things you never meant to say. The emotional suppression would keep them from being too shaken by it. But then again, were you to develop doubts about your field situation, you'd be unable to do your job.
Yep.
So perhaps not. Then again, some consciousness must be retained in the field to carry out your mission. So perhaps they are not aware of the voices.
So how?
Theoretically, at least, it is quite simple. I imagine that the voice data generated by that part of the brain is run through a reverse phase, before being sent to the oral nerves, that is. Not unlike noise-canceling headphones.
Ah, it'd be easier too, since you're canceling digital wave data instead of air vibrations.
Precisely. How very sharp of you.
I'm a cyborg too, you know. I see how it works. I just hope this inner voice stuff doesn't last forever.
A tad difficult to fight while taking all that in, is it? I could analyze their data streams, find some way to cancel it out on your end. It may not be easy, though. They use the same compound spread spectrum tech we do.
Don't worry. I'll be okay. All I have to do is not pay attention to it. Can't let myself get rattled here.
Raiden, you appear to be suffering significant mental and emotional confusion. On the surface, you believe your cause for killing cyborgs is just. But deep inside, some part of you does not accept it. Some part of you does not truly believe in your sword of justice. It has lowered your effectiveness in the field.
I know. But if I just throw all that away, I'll...
Do you wish to abort the mission?
No. I'm the only hope those kids have got.
You have an important decision to make, Raiden. And soon. For now, it would be best if you avoided combat altogether.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Do we just concentrate on saving the kids and doing what we're doing right now, or do we embrace, perhaps, who we were? Alright, let me take a look at this, because it's been a while. Yeah, I think the only thing that looked interesting last time I was here was I could upgrade this further. It's 36,000, which is going to take me down to about 95,000 BP. I will take that. Yeah, I can't level those up. And I think the only skills... Never mind, I've got these two. So Quick Draw and Lightning Strike. Let's grab those. And we've also got Stormbringer. Tornado likes spinning attack with his weapon held in his foot. Yeah, I'll hold on the pole arm for now. So quick draw, lightning strike, and Stormbringer.
Raiden, your current emotional...
Don't even know if we can test these out because of our current state. Draw attack is hold square. Ooh, okay. Lightning strike is 2 ups and triangle as opposed to that one there. Yep, I had a feeling that would be a rotate, given that it was a tornado.
State appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
I actually have no ability to run, ninja run, or jump, or use my counterattack. I'm behaving very similarly to how I was behaving at the conclusion of the Sam fight in the prologue. Thunderbolt's Cafe. Relevant? Raiden is just taking his emotion out on inanimate objects. It's much better and much healthier than taking it out on, you know, people. That's not good. Alright, we're here and we are in no condition to fight, clearly. Presumably we've got to get past this dude. I am thinking there's going to be like a collectible at the far end of this area because that would seem like a great place to hide it. Okay, we have APCs left and right, 2 cyborgs ahead of me, and we're just going to walk up to them. I'm trying to parry and nothing's happening. Unless I can cut them. I don't think I can cut them. I can't even go into blade mode. Yeah, this is over. Okay, I'm not going to go into my inventory and remove the nanopaste because I see at the top left we are down to 0.1. I think this is scripted. And yes, I do see you in the background there.
I know.
And now I can't attack at all. But they're not attacking me either.
Not so black and white now, is it? Is your cause just? Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you. How pleased you are to chop away, Jack the Ripper. My name is Monsoon, of the Winds of Destruction.
Nice outfit.
Yeah, I guessed as much.
What the hell is that body? It's like a freaking slinky.
Feasting on the insides of your enemies? How easily you ignore the loss of life when it suits your convenience. So tell me, who saves the weak from the man who saves the weak?
You're the ones exploiting them. You take advantage of their weakness. Of course they get hurt when you set them up as your human shield.
Fair.
Kill or be killed, Jack. Phnom Penh taught me that.
Just going straight into a bus battle?
You aren't the only one to grow up on the killing fields. War is a cruel parent, but an effective teacher. Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche. That this world and all its people are diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. It's controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul.
The memes.
They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they learn to hate. They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all memes, all passed along.
How about foolish shit? Is that a meme?
You can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives. A means of justice. Now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite.
No, not dank enough.
It spared you the burden of all the lives you've taken. Absolved you of guilt when you enjoyed it.
Absolved us of guilt when we enjoyed it.
That is until the illusion was broken. Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. You have no choices to make, nothing to answer for. You can die with a clear conscience.
Though sigh.
You're right. About me, I mean. I knew something was off. After the Patriots, I thought I could walk off the battlefield and into a normal life. But here I am, surrounded by death, arguing philosophy with terrorists. I told myself this was about justice, about protecting the weak, but I was wrong.
Then you admit it.
I learned young that killing your enemies felt good. Really good. In America, my friends, my family, they helped me forget the devil inside. But who am I kidding? I was born to kill! The bit about my sword, that means of justice stuff, I guess I needed something to keep the Ripper in check when I was knee-deep in bodies.
You?
But you, all this, is a wake-up call to what I really believe. What I really am.
What are you saying?
I'm saying Jack is back.
Guessing that's what Sam wanted.
Doctor, turn off my pain inhibitors.
What? This is madness. You
Do it!
All right.
Pain. This is why I fight.
Jesus.
This is my normal. My nature.
You've lost your mind.
Completely unnecessary.
Who's next?
I'll take this dance. No, Sam. Report back to the chief. He's mine. You're the boss.
That gun sheath.
I misjudged you. You are like us after all.
Now you're just being nasty. That nickname you love so much. Want to know how I got it? Actually, why don't I give you a demonstration? I think it's time for Jack to let her rip.
Raiden has lost it. This is great. I'm just trying to contact my team, but I suspect the codec has been disabled. Oops. Hitting most of the parries, but not all.
Forget it. That's that.
trying to do this circle move, and I really should just concentrate on parrying, shouldn't I? We just gotta parry. Yep. Okay, there we go. Christ, that took long enough. This music.
Enough, Raiden. It's time to focus on defeating the enemy. Raiden, he's using red phosphorus grenades. Infrared cannot see through the smoke. It makes him practically invisible. He will use it as cover to attack, but do not panic. Do not run around like blind mouse. Be patient and focus. Wait for your moment to strike.
Raiden? You okay?
Never better, Kev. This guy was a wake-up call is all.
But you...
We'll talk later. Right now, it's time for Monsoon and Jack the Ripper to get acquainted.
Damn, Raiden.
Raiden, he's using RP grenades. You can't see through that smoke, even with enhanced AR. Be careful.
Raiden? Are you alright?
Do you still want to go on a date with me, Courtney?
You're about to see the Ripper in action.
Okay. But you called me. On the codec?
You raised an excellent point.
Save, or... So then... What did you want?
I forgot.
I mean, we've only done this about 6 or 7 times already, Courtney.
A truly fascinating cyborg. Remarkable limb detachment technology. Perhaps you'd benefit from such an ability, Raiden.
Yeah, not interested.
Ah, don't be so dismissive. Just consider it. With the right tactics, it could prove quite useful.
Sure, but, you know, I just don't think I could ever get used to it.
No? Indeed, I suppose detaching parts of your body would be quite a shock to the somatosensory system.
Yeah, that too.
Fascinating. A cyborg that can separate its body at will. It enables him to avoid most typical attacks. But then I doubt he can remain detached for long. Sooner or later, he must reform. Be patient, and I'm certain you will find the right opportunity to strike.
Raiden, this is most irregular.
Humans are irregular, Wolf. You should know that by now. Anyway, no time for chit-chat. I need you to scout out that building.
Understood.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to die here, but we'll see if we can survive and not go through these conversations again. Right, I noticed that going to blade mode there did not drain my fuel cells at all. Oh shit. This is ridiculous. Oh shit. Thought I hit that. Come on. Those iframes. I mean, I get it's his body, but they're basically iframes. It's just cheating. Not sure if I managed to get the parry there or not. There we go. I hit him, but that didn't accomplish anything. It didn't do any damage. What the hell? Barely see anything behind this building. Shit. Should have seen that one. Get him down to 50 at least. Can't see shit.
Welcome to my utopia of death.
I'm hoping one of these drops a repair unit.
Magnetic force, Jack. Nature. I have won this. Too bad for that. Fear the unseen,
Oh,
Jack.
problem is he's coming from the bottom of the screen, and that's really hard to see. Yeah, I need to... That was good. Oh wow, his body's completely disappeared, I'm just attacking his head. Alright, he's down to 50. Good to see that. I think 40 might be a breakpoint. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Not sure what the game's asking me. Oh, I'll get back down here. Yeah, I need a better way of capitalizing on that. Jesus. Come on. Yeah, the no damage run on Revengeance is going to be rough. That's it. Probably should switch to vertical strikes for that. Oh, come on. That's better. Didn't see that one. Right. Oh, not this again. He's down to 10%, which, based on previous boss battles, seems to be a breakpoint. I'll probably get down here and then I can execute him. Yeah, this is not going to end well for you, buddy.
I'll put you under, weakling.
This is not going to end how you think it's going to end.
Now what will you do? Jack Ripper. You're dead. Get off.
Not a huge fan of all the parrying involved in that fight. Cool design though.
Kill. Or be killed.
Don't be ashamed. It's only nature running its course. Your means end here.
No. I passed one. To you. Sure as the sun will rise. The slaughter will continue. Now, I return to the earth. Wind blows. Rain falls. The strong prey on the weak. All is as it should be.
Dank memes have revealed themselves.
Raiden?
I'm fine, Kevin. Relax. I'll get the brains. I don't want this for anyone else.
All right, man.
Later.
He is disturbed. I'm surprised I haven't sent more security out to meet us out here. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of windows in that building where they could see what was going on outside the fronts. And yeah, us raising holy hell, there's probably going to be a welcoming committee to start the next mission. Well, you'd think that would be the case, but whether that's the case or not, who knows. Lots of A's, a couple of B's, a couple of misses, and a C. Yeah, that boss battle. I've got to get good with my parrying. Tactical Psi Dystopia. I'll never use that. I won't even unlock it. I will take a look to see what my customization options actually are. More enhancements. That is 48,000 worth. Unique weapon, yeah, I'll definitely pass on that. Powered by Lorentz force. Following Fleming's left-hand rule for motors, this force is generated by a magnetic field created by the user's cyborg body and the electrical current flowing through the psi. Developed after careful analysis of Monsoon's battle data. Yeah, nah, I'm good. How much do these cost? 20, yep, I'll grab those two. I'll upgrade the weapon when I can.